Hi friends and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me for today's easy yoga practice. Today is going to be a slow, gentle, moving class that is great to stretch and open your upper body. We're going to be working on stretching throughout our shoulders especially, so this will really benefit you if you are in a seated position for long periods at a time. So if you're ready, just grab your mat and let's go ahead and get started. Let's start at the center of our mat or at the top in an easy cross-legged position, so you can place one leg in front of the other or place one foot on top, resting on top of your thigh. Sit nice and tall here and relaxed, placing your palms to face up towards the sky. Just focusing right now on your breaths. Take a deep breath in through the lungs and exhale, letting the breath out of the body. And again, deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, releasing the breath out completely. Good, one last time. Inhale. And slowly exhale, release. Good. Now as you open your arms out towards the side, open your eyes as well. Reach the arms up and over your head, lengthening the body, lengthening the spine. Take your palms together and exhale, taking your hands to your heart. Again, open the arms nice and wide, breathing in lots of oxygen into the lungs. And exhale, take your left hand towards the left side, reaching your right arm up and over the head, stretching the side of the body along the right side, keeping your sit bones grounded on the mat. And what will really help is if you turn your gaze to look up, it will help lift your chest so you're not crouching forward. So you're feeling that nice opening, just breathing into the side body, feeling the breath move through the right side. Taking one last deep breath in. And exhale, release. Good, and then go ahead and release your right arm towards the left side, stretching your hands towards the diagonal direction towards the left side, maybe the corner of your mat, and just rest your forehead on your knee, getting a nice stretch through your arms, your shoulder, and the right side of your body. And then walking your hands to center, stretching it forward now, making sure your sit bones are grounded on your mat. Lift through the chest as you inhale, open, and exhale, fold it forward. Walking your hands as far forward as you can so you get the deepest stretch possible in this pose. Good, and then walking your hands over towards the right side, we're gonna reach our left arm as we inhale. Reach it up and over the head towards the right side. So now you're really lengthening the left side of your body, trying to really reach towards the right side so you achieve the deepest stretch possible. Lengthening the side body, bringing in lots of energy into the side. Your gaze should be looking up towards that top arm and just breathing here. Relax the shoulders. Take one deep breath in. Exhale, letting that breath go. Slowly now take your left arm down. So now you're going to rest your forehead on your right knee. And if you can't, don't worry, that's not the purpose. You should be feeling a stretch, an even deeper stretch along the whole left side of your arm and your body. And you're just reaching towards that diagonal angle towards the right side. And breathing here as you slowly melt closer towards your knee through every exhale. And on your next inhale, walking your hands back to center, taking that seated forward fold again. Inhale, lift through the chest, look up, and exhale, folding forward. Good, now walk your hands all the way up into a seated position. Your head is looking, your face is looking forward, so your head is all the way up. And let's start by rolling our neck towards the right side. Just resting your hands anywhere on top of your legs. Feeling a nice stretch And making sure that you really take these circles slow so that you feel more of a stretch. Because if you move your head too fast, you won't really feel the benefits of these neck circles. Taking it to the opposite direction now, so rolling your neck towards the left side. And making sure that your shoulders are not shrugged, so they're just down away from the ears. Nice and relaxed here. Imagining your neck lengthening. Good. One last neck circle here in this direction. And coming back to center. Good. Inhale as we open the arms. Reach them up, straight over the head. And exhale, bend the left elbow as you grab on top of the left elbow with the right hand. So you're feeling that nice opening underneath that left arm. Reaching that elbow towards the sky. Sitting nice and tall as you take deep breaths in. Good, and then slowly releasing as you switch to the other side. So bending the right elbow behind as you hold the right elbow with your left hand. So your right elbow should be facing up towards the sky. Feeling this nice opening underneath the right arm. Feeling the chest open here as you sit nice and tall. Good, and then slowly release as you take your arms along the side of your body. Swing your legs back into tabletop position. Tabletop, we're on all fours. We're placing our shoulders directly over the wrists and our hips over our knees. Warming up the spine as you inhale, drop the belly, look forward into cow. And exhale, moving the spine only as you round up into angry cat. Feeling a nice stretch in not only in the back, but the arms as well. Inhale again, moving through this. As you breathe, look forward, stretch the belly. And exhale, rounding out the spine into your cat. Inhale, dropping the belly low. Stretching out the front of your chest. And exhale, rounding the spine, pulling the shoulder blades apart from one another. And last, cat and cow as you inhale, dropping the belly nice and low. And exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Good. Now coming into a neutral. Walking your hands forward into a puppy stretch. Rest your forehead on your mat. And your fingertips can be cupped up on the mat so that you get even more of a stretch through your shoulders. So it's as if you have a tennis ball underneath each hand and just feeling that nice opening through the chest, through the shoulders, through the back. This should feel really nice. Your tailbone, so your butt is pointing up towards the sky. And this is a slight inversion because our heart is above our head. So this is really great for calming, relieving stress, any anxiety. And let's do some breathing movement here as we inhale, move forward into a Sphinx pose. And Sphinx is where we have our shoulders directly over our elbows and we're lifting through the chest here, feeling a nice opening through the lower back. And let's exhale as we push back into our puppy pose. Breathing through this again. Inhale, coming forward. Sphinx pose. And exhale, pushing it back into puppy pose. A couple more times, moving with your breath here. Inhale, look forward, open the chest. And exhale, push your weight back, puppy pose. One last one. Inhale, forward. Sphinx pose. And exhale, push your weight back, puppy pose. Now if you were on your fingertips, you can release the fingertips down on the mat, letting your arms touch the mat as close as possible, melting your heart deep towards Mother Earth. And slowly walking your hands back into a tabletop position. Let's tuck our toes and shift the weight back into downward facing dog. Now keep your knees bent here. Holding this, getting a nice stretch throughout your back. So you're pushing all of your weight back, bending the knees a lot here. Your heels, don't worry if they touch the mat.
And if you feel ready, if you feel like it's too much restriction on your knees, keep the knees bent, but if you're ready, start to extend one leg at a time. So you can really feel that stretch throughout the back of your legs here. And just moving it nice and slow, being gentle with your joints here. And every time you bend the knee, lift the heel up, all the way up to the toes as you push the opposite heel down on the ground. So you're getting a nice stretch through the calves, the hamstrings, the ankles. And your fingers should be nice and spread apart. Good. Taking one last deep breath in as you're walking the dog. And exhale, let it out. Push all your weight back. Start to walk your feet one by one to the very front of your mat into a standing forward fold, placing your feet hip distance apart as wide as your hips. Inhale, place your hands on top of your thighs, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale as you stand up, reaching the arms, open it. Take a nice deep breath in, and exhale, taking your hands to your heart. Place your feet together and take your arms along the side of the body. Let's bend the knees. Inhale as we sweep the arms, reach them up. And exhale, lead with your heart as you fold all the way down. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. And exhale, let's step our left leg back, dropping the back knee into low lunge. You can keep the back toes tucked or untuck them. Inhale as you reach the arms up towards the sky. And feeling a nice opening through that back leg, so that back hip flexor. So your back leg should be in a diagonal line and your front knee is directly over your ankle. So we're finding our alignment, pushing our left hip forward and our right hip back. And let's squeeze and open the shoulders here as we move with the breath. So inhale, reach up towards the sky, and exhale, squeeze the shoulders into cactus arms. Inhale again, reach up. Exhale, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Inhale, reach, extend the arms, and exhale, bending the elbows. One last one. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, squeezing, feeling that nice opening. Inhale, reach back up, and exhale, hands can come down. Shift your weight back into a half split, making sure that your front foot is flexed so you get a deeper stretch, and your left hip is directly over your left knee. So taking a look at yourself here, push your left hip forward and your right hip back, and inhale as you take a deep breath in, open the heart. Exhale, folding forward over your knee, feeling that nice opening through the back of your leg. A really good way to release any tension out of our lower back, because a lot of times when we do have tension in the back, it comes from our hips. So we're releasing our hips and our hamstrings, getting a nice good stretch here. One last deep breath in. Exhale, release. And slowly come back forward into low lunge, reaching the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, taking your hands to your heart. Good. Now let's flip over into gate pose. So I'm going to face towards you, and basically a gate pose is a modified side plank. So you're on your left knee, your right toes are in line with your left knee to face towards the back of your mat. And you'll reach your right arm up and over your head. So your left hand is just directly underneath your left shoulder. And you're getting a nice side stretch here throughout the right side of your body, looking up towards the sky, feeling this opening, letting your heart face towards the sky as you take a back bend here if you like, if that feels nice. Just feeling this nice opening through the front of your body. And slowly release, stepping back into low lunge, reaching the arms back up towards the sky. Exhale, hands come down, stepping back, plank position, drop your knees. So you're in a diagonal with your body weight shifted forward, and you're gonna exhale, come down with your chest first, and then your chin. Inhale, baby cobra, taking a back bend. Exhale, push the hips back, child's pose. Deep inhalation into the lungs. Exhale, letting your hips fall back closer towards your heels. On your next breath, shift your weight forward, tabletop, tuck your toes, and push it back, downward facing dog. Walking your feet one at a time to the front of your mat. Standing forward fold. Inhale as you halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, you're going to stand all the way up, letting your head come last. And open the arms, breathe in. Lots of oxygen. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. Take your feet together into a mountain pose with your arms along the side of your body. Inhale, go ahead and reach up towards the sky. And exhale, lead with your heart, fold forward. Inhale as you halfway lengthen, so your back is flat. And exhale, stepping the right leg back, dropping the back knee. Low lunge, reaching your arms up towards the sky. So you're feeling a nice opening. Feeling a nice opening through that back leg here. Getting a stretch. Your front knee is directly over your ankle. So we're going into the hip flexors here, releasing the lower back, helping to also tone our abdominal organs. Just relax, your shoulders are down away from the ears and your gaze is looking forward here. Now let's do cactus arm stretch as we inhale, reach up, and exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And again, inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, bending the elbows, squeeze the blades. Inhale, extend the arms nice and long. And exhale, feel that opening in the shoulders. One last one as you reach up. And exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reaching the arms back up towards the sky now. Exhale, hands come down. And shift your weight back into a half split. Keeping your front foot flexed. Inhale as you open, lift the chest up, and then exhale, fold your forehead down towards your knee. Making sure you find your alignment here, so your right hip is pulling forward as the left hip falls back. This will help to square the hips. Your hands are along each side of your leg here. Don't worry if you can't fall forward. The purpose is to feel the stretch through that left hamstring, the left calf. Breathing in and out. Holding this posture here as you breathe. Good, and then pushing forward back into low lunge, reaching the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. And now let's pivot over into gate pose. So now we're gonna be on our right knee with our left toes pointing towards the back of our mat. Right hand is directly under the right shoulder, and you're gonna reach your left arm up over the head towards the top of the mat. Your gaze is looking up so that your chest is lifted here. And you're trying to achieve a nice stretch here along the whole side of your leg and your body and your arm. Maybe taking a little back bend here and arching the back as your head looks back behind you. And slowly release, coming out. As your left leg steps forward, back into low lunge, reach up for the sky. Exhale, hands come down, pivot the back foot, or tuck your back toes, and then step back into plank position. Modify, so drop the knees, and come down your chest first, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, open the heart. Exhale, sit your way back into a child's pose. Take one more deep breath in your child's pose. Exhale, let it out. And slowly, let's go ahead and walk our feet to the front of our mat. We're going to place our feet into a butterfly with the soles of our feet together, holding on to the outer edges of your feet. Sit up nice and tall. So we're going into a deep hip opening. And grabbing along the outer edges of your feet will help you to sit taller. So inhale, open the heart, lift through the chest. And then exhale, you'll fold forward as you lengthen the spine. Using your elbows to push down the shins or your hips towards the side. And you're just reaching forward with the crown of your head as you open your hips. Breathing into the hips. Your shoulders are relaxed. The more we can relax our shoulders, the more that we can open and release anything that is stored in the hips that is no longer needed. And slowly coming out, crossing your legs together now, taking your hands behind you, and just take your hips to come forward. As you open your heart, let your head fall back here, getting a nice stretch through the front of your body. And slowly releasing down, placing the soles of your feet together, arms in front of you. And let's slowly roll all the way down onto our back. Reaching the arms up over your head. Extend the legs, extend the arms into our final pose, Shavasana. Taking your arms and legs wider than your mat will help you to relax some more. Keep your eyes closed. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your face. Your body should be heavy. Your arms, your legs, your feet and your hands are relaxed and rested. Just being here in this moment. To find movement in the body by wiggling the fingers, moving them side to side, and then the toes, finding that awareness of movement in the body. And coming out of our Shavasana as we stretch, lengthen the body, place the soles of the feet on the mat as you roll into your fetal position. And let's rock up into a seated, easy, cross-legged position. Sit nice and tall. Inhale as we open. Take a deep breath in, reaching up towards the sky. Exhale, taking your hands to your heart. And again, take a deep breath in. Open the arms. Feel that opening. And exhale as you release the breath out. Your hands come to your heart. Thank yourself for being here today, showing yourself gratitude, and for being here for your health and your well-being. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Subscribe to Yena Yoga, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.